Lincoln Talk tonight with Bill and Jock. I'm Bill, that's Jock. Our very, very, very special guest tonight is Mr. Rick Smith, currently the head scout for the Lincolns. Known Smitty for a long time, and he's always been around hockey. Tell us, Rick, where you played your early hockey and through minor and junior and whatever happened after that.
That's so far back, I'm not sure I can remember.
Wait a minute now. I want you to make it quick.
This game works in circles. I had a chance to play the old Strathroy Rockets and went to Western, played 4 years there. And my first junior coaching job was with the St. Mary's Lincolns. It was the year after they'd won Sutherland Cup. We still had Brian Dundas and Vanderspank and some of the boys back, and we added some new boys. Cam Fink and had some good kids that came in, had a good year. Speaking of Dunny right there. So, and then I went out west to do a teaching job, coached a Tier 2 team out there, 6 years, and then came back, started coaching my son in minor hockey. Got to an age, we put a summer team together with Joe Thornton and Brian Wilsey, Mike Van Ryan. Had a lot of fun. They were a good group of kids. And the St. Thomas GM job came up and applied for that. And Thornton took us to Sutherland Cup the first year. Wes Goldie, whose son Mason's playing here, would play with us at Sutherland Cup the next year. And we played Stratford the first year. And
I told you to keep it quick.
Okay. It's been around a long time.
Yes, you have. Okay, yeah. Jock, you were probably here when Smitty was here at the time. What do you remember from those days?
Well, I remember Rick when he was with the St. Thomas Stars. Although I think I played senior hockey against Rick somewhere along the line years ago, and then some old timers, and we even played as line mates in old timers hockey. Yeah, so we kind of go a long way.
We were faster then.
We done very good.
In your own mind.
But no, Rick had very, very good years with the St. Thomas Stars, and because I was with the Lincoln's executive in those days, and I remember one day where he made me cry. He said he was going to release a young fellow by the name of Thornton, and he never did release him. The little kid kept scoring goals for St. Thomas, and then they kept him. But the Lincolns would have certainly enjoyed having Joe over here.
Well, I didn't. I thought I could always trust Rick, but maybe not. So last year, Rick, you came on with the Lincolns. You had a little time off, I think, from scouting and such, but then you come on with the Lincolns, and we've really appreciated it. Where have you been lately? That might be some highlights for some local kids.
A lot of the minor midgets and major midgets, those are kids that are all anxious to step up and play at a junior level, and we've really had a good group of kids this year that have come a long ways. It hasn't necessarily shown in the standings, but there's a nucleus there. We had a young team. There's some good young kids. You see Sam Sedley out there tonight. He's going to be drafted. He's a kid that is going to be capable of playing the major A level. If he decides to go college route, he could be here 3 or 4 years. He's going to be a tremendous defenseman. We've got some other kids in the area. Huron Perth has a couple of kids. Cam Daigle out of Stratford is a really fine player, plays with Sam on that Huron Perth team. Elgin Middlesex has some teams. Eric Smith out of Lucan is playing with Elgin, and the Ryan Burke kid is a London boy, going to be a high OHL draft pick. So there's some good kids. It's getting them into a St. Mary's team that where they get a chance to play, and it should be exciting and fun to watch.
Right. Well, that's a good synopsis of what we need to do, and as you said, hitting it right on the head is getting them out and showing them what is here and what things are progressing through. So I know you guys did a great job with that. So thanks a lot, Rick Smith, Lincoln Talk with Bill and Jock, and don't forget, love the Lynx.